Hey everybody, it's Mike and Denise. We're out for our walk, and I wanted to comment on a news item that I saw today. Denise and I were talking about earlier. It's about grapes and the remarkable benefits of grapes. That word was used in the article. So it's amazing to me to see some regular news items that are really, really big on plants. So they didn't say these were organic grapes or anything. And what they actually did in the study that the article talked about was that they had mice. They didn't use humans, I guess. You could have easily used humans. I don't know why they had to use mice. They were on a typical high-fat Western diet, like the standard American diet. And all they did was, it was a grapeless diet. They added grapes to that diet. They didn't say how many. They didn't say what percent. But they saw remarkable results. That's the thing. That's what amazes me. And I've been big. We were talking with earlier before we recorded this video. I used to, like 10 years ago, get purple grape juice all the time and drink that. Used to have that so much. I don't do juices really hardly at all anymore. Definitely not prepackaged juices. I'll eat the whole food. We eat a ton of grapes, right? We're eating more grapes than ever this year, and they're all organic too.
Summer.
Yeah, and they're all really good. I mean, very, very hydrating. They're like little water packets with, sweetness and fiber in there, and lots of nutrition too. So it's really refreshing to see this article talking about it. So what did the article say? What were the benefits? Well, there's a thing called fatty liver disease, and apparently usually about a quarter of the population eventually develops fatty liver disease. And they said, according to what they saw with just adding grapes to the diet, that it prevented or reversed fatty liver disease, which is amazing. All they did was they added grapes to a grapeless diet. That's all they did. That's all they had to do. Can you imagine if you do more than that? Like we do more than that, okay?
Eat fruit all the time.
And different types of fruit, like berries and things too, right? I mean, the benefits we're only beginning to really learn what's really going on. Because I was just, interviewed. I was actually on the Chef AJ show 2 days ago, and one of the audience members asked what I eat, and I said, I eat about 60% raw organic produce at this point in time. So I doubt that this study was using 60% grape diet. I don't know how much grapes they added, because they didn't say. But the other thing was that they had benefits with cognition?
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier. And what was the other word they said?
There was enhanced gene expression.
Yeah, well, because of the gene expression, there were benefits for cognition. So what it was is behavioral and cognitive benefits. And like Denise said, it was because of changes in gene expression. They even said that because they just added grapes to the diet, you are what you eat type of thing, that there were positive changes in gene expression. And I know that there's a really bad non-vegan, high violent analogy that people use. They say that genes loads the gun, but lifestyle pulls the trigger, which I wish I could find another analogy for that, because it does illustrate it well, but I don't even agree at all with the way people are using that as an example. They definitely should not be using that as an example. But the reality is, like this article says, is that you just add grapes to the diet. Again, they didn't even say if they're organic. I'm sure they're probably not. And then your gene expression is changed for the better. And there are two things, actually. I mentioned fatty liver disease, but the other thing they noted in these mice was life extension. Just from adding grapes, they said there was remarkable life extension, remarkable expression in the genes, and also remarkable reduction or just preventing fatty liver disease. So I'm just really excited about this, I suppose, just to hear. I don't know. Did you ever hear these things when you were in school and growing up and stuff?
No. Usually when people do studies on mice, it's to get FDA approval on their drugs.
Yeah, they're pharmaceutical.
I'm wondering who's sponsoring this.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just seeing it usually the way I get my news nowadays is I'll either see stuff in my social media feed or on my search engine that I use online. The news feed comes up there based on my searches. So that's how I'm seeing this stuff. So it could be anybody. Obviously, they know I'm looking for this information. And I haven't seen anything that's this eye-opening, I suppose. I mean, I'm always hearing, oh yeah, plants can be good for you, you know, the downside of eating plants, or can you do this wrong or whatever. And you know, this may or may not be helpful, but this, like I said, they used the word remarkable. And all they did was they added grapes to a high-fat Western diet. They didn't even stop the high-fat Western diet.
Yeah, so for everybody that thinks that fruit causes diabetes, those mice didn't get diabetes, did they?
No, and they reversed or stopped their fatty liver disease. So let us know in the comments what you think about this, and if you have any other information that may, you know, further talk about the benefits of eating whole plants. That's it. And like I said, I wish they were organic. I wish I knew how many percentage of the diet they had changed. I don't know if they changed, you know, bless you, Gesundheit. I don't know if they changed 50% of the diet to grapes. I don't know if they made grapes 20% of the diet and 80% high-fat Western. We don't even know. So if you know, let us know in the comments, and like the video, and of course subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.